guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience with homeschooling and like some homeschooling tips, like how I do it in school and everything like that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself. So my name is Keni Sackey. I am my naughty. I'm 18 years old, finishing 10th grade. I finished high school about a week ago and I have my graduation next. And I'm not going to give my graduation in person, but I'll be watching it online. I attend Lighting Christian Academy. It's an online school. I've attended for about since 7th grade, so around 5.5, 6 years. I think 5 years, 10 months or so. Yeah. So now let's get into today's topic. Okay, so I do online homeschooling, which is like with a laptop or like any device, and then some others have someone come home, a teacher come home and teach, but I do it online, which I feel is the best for me, I would say. My school again is a Christian Academy, so it's a Christian school, and that's one of the reasons why I'm a parent at school. Everything about the school is like Christian centered. Guys, I did architecture for one of I think in 8th grade, and the Bible was used in the lessons. And that's what I really love about it. Really math, like a lot of stuff they just add to it, which makes it like helps you as a Christian student. Next, why did I homeschool? So the first reason was my parents. They wanted a better education than the one we had here in Ghana. Ghana's education system is not really good at the moment. Things are really scattered around, and even at that time it wasn't that good. And even the international schools that we had here, the tuition was so high, even compared to paying dollars. It was really high. So they chose this school for me. At first I wasn't happy about it, but I came to love it. And that's also one reason why I continued to homeschool, because I actually started to like it. And you see, it was really helping me as a person. Okay. Next, also the opportunities that comes with good education. You're more exposed to the world, you're more likely to get into university abroad because you went through their education, and that's the reason why I'm also going to study abroad in university. Also, you're able to learn different types of courses. Like I was able to actually get into architecture when I was interested in it. I was able to go into computer science when I was interested in it. There are many different courses, business, and many things like that. So that's also one of the reasons why homeschooling was something we looked into. Next is the electives. So you're able to, if you're able to plan your stuff, or you're able to add on other offline activities, like even online activities. There are lots of electives like in the language, and music, and many other things, both from my school. So those are all the things that pushed my family to homeschooling. Now I'm going to get into my experience. Okay, so I really enjoyed my experience in homeschooling. Like, it started off really rocky. I wasn't really good math student, and then it began to improve. I began to write like better essays than I've ever could have written, like ever. I gained lots of self-confidence. Sorry, not self-confidence, self-discipline. It was very independent. Like, up till now, everything that I've been doing in my life, I do by myself. Like, I research and find things I want to do and go present to my parents, and then they also decide to go to the home and stuff like that. So I really had control over like the course and everything that I did. Next, the pros and cons. I would say the pros are like having self-discipline, having dedication in my hands in a way, having the opportunity to do offline activities that I'm interested in. I was able to do fashion, piano, yeah, those are the two, and like tennis. I mean, that one I did it on the weekends mostly. So yeah, I had control, and that was like one of the pros. I was very self-sufficient. Now the cons will be like the social aspect. So if you're not a social person, or if you don't have friendships or relationships outside of your home school, it would be really hard. For me, that was it. I had friends, but they were all online friends because they're in the other country. So okay, as my mom was, I don't even know why I was. I think I was talking about the cons. So like the socialization. So if you are not really a social person, it's really hard for you to like make friends and like have a social life. Honestly, that was really hard for me. I've been able to maintain the friendships I had with my two friends. And I'm actually beginning to like make acquaintances with people in the university I'm going to make friendships beforehand before I get there, so that I can. I think that's why I'm also be going to university in person. But if you're a social person, if you have friends who are like, you have friends in your area, or friends you are still connected with, if you're not in in normal school, it will be good to still stay connected to them, hang out. Like, I encourage you to go out with them, like make sure you have human interaction and do not be like me. But that's one of the cons if you're really introverted person and socialize like me and stuff like that. But apart from that, Homeschooling is really, really good. Next, I'm going to be talking about the benefits. So these are benefits I researched. Personalized education. So I wanted to go into computer science. So I took computer science electives. I was also interested in architecture at some point, so I went into that and I was exploring that. In both of homeschooling, I was able to take different courses in different years. Sometimes I would go for a semester course just to explore it and stuff like that. Personalized my education, and I was better prepared for the field I'm going to, which is computer science. I did computer science for I think 2 years, the 11th and 12th, I think a bit in 10th grade too. And I've been able to learn more about the world of like computer science and technology through my personalized education. The counselors at my school really help you with that. They really help you like plan out your year, most importantly your high school years, because those years are really, really important. College preparation. People who do homeschooling, because they have more control of their schooling, are able to stay focused on what they need to do to prepare themselves for college. They are better prepared also in the sense of the independence, because in college you are independent, you have to live your life by your own terms and stuff like that. But as a homeschooler, you're already kind of in that mindset and space, and so it's easier to transition into college. So that's why I'm not really bothered about being disciplined about college and school like that. Only part is the social part, but I'm sure people will overcome it. Next is schedule flexibility. I love this part about my school so much because during once I was doing fashion school in 2020, we had to go for classes I think 2 times a week, from 9 to 2. And if I was in normal school, I won't be able to do that. But because I was in homeschooling, I could do something early in the morning, and then after I came back, I would do some work. Or do it the next day. There wasn't any strict thing about that. The only thing is you have to get your work done by the end of the semester. Like your work has to be done by the end of the semester. They give you a set of assignments, you have to get it done by the end of the semester. It doesn't matter when you do it. For me, you don't want to get overdue your work because there are times to every assignment, but like it's not, the teacher is not you to get the work done today. You can get it done, just get it done before the semester ends. So I really like that part of my school very, very much. Next is portability. I can take my school anywhere. If I'm on vacation, I can take it. Well, I've never had experience like going on vacation and having to go to school, but I can take my school anywhere. I'm able to learn at home, go to my grandma's place, learn at a coffee shop, like anywhere. I can learn anywhere, and that has been so good. Like, and that's really one of the pros of homeschooling. Take a school anywhere. You don't have to wear your dress, take a backpack, and go to school, sit in the building. Like you can take it anywhere. Next is self-discipline. After homeschooling for a long period of time, you're able to build self-discipline. Without self-discipline, you cannot like do well in homeschooling. Like, you need discipline because everything is in your hands. You have to sit down and do your assignments. Without self-discipline, you can't do it. So homeschooling helps you build that self-confidence, self-discipline. And if you have self-discipline, you are able to build on it. Now, benefits for an African student. So these are tips that I thought would be good for someone who is like African and the benefits for doing homeschooling. So you get an abroad education. As I said, most African countries do not have like really good education, and so getting an American education, but while you're in like an African country, it's also really good. You're doing it from the comfort of your home, getting the lessons and for this way. What am I going to say? Like the rules in the good attitude of being an African and like what they teach us, but you're also getting an American education with like good quality. So yeah, that's one. And then opportunities to do other things. Like I said, I was able to do fashion, piano, tennis, gardening, like different things. Well, gardening just came in the picture, but you understand what I'm saying. You're able to explore other interests you have. If you are into ballet, I don't know. You can do all these things. Next, I learned to you learn to become independent. I don't know if this is a general fact or anything like that, but like Africans, we need to learn how to be independent, think for ourselves, have like discernment. Like if you get information, don't just take what other people said, but build on it. Like learn to think for yourself based on your values, and like you just have to learn to be independent. And I don't say that a lot. It might just homeschooling might be a way to help someone get there. But I also want to say that homeschooling is not for everyone. I don't think it is. Maybe not for every stage of life. If a child is not disciplined or has no interest in their future or like their education, it'll be really hard for them to sit and get their work done. Maybe as they're in normal school, try to help them understand the essence of why they're going to school and let them develop this drive to want to study and do the best for themselves before they head into homeschooling, because homeschooling, you need that discipline, you need that drive, motivation to want to do it and create a better life for yourself. So it's really not for anyone, everyone. I, as I said, attend Online Christian Academy, and for me that is really the best school. Like, I really like my school. There are so many things that I just love about the school. But if you do not attend, the thing about it is a good school, it's a Christian school, low cost. There are different packages with different benefits. I am the silver program. I don't know if it's silver, plus or silver. So we get teacher assistants 24 in 24 hours. There are many other benefits, but that's the one I remember. Like, yeah. So that's my school. I also want to talk about different other schools that I researched. We have Accra Academy. I don't really know much about these schools. I just know the other options, but I really recommend the Christian Academy. We have Accra Academy, NFC Academy, Alpha Omega Academy, and Kirkwood Education Online. I don't know if these schools are actual schools. I know they are online schools. You can check them out, but I highly recommend the Christian Academy. So now I'm going to get into just tips for school if you are already homeschooling, like some tips from a graduate to you. Okay, take good notes, guys. For my school specifically, our tests, quizzes are open book. So the notes you take are really, really, really important, and they are things that are going to help you through quizzes. You also have to have really good memory. Like those two, take good notes, have really good memory, like build on your memory. Really good and helpful notes. Sometimes I see this like in normal school, after normal school. Take the notes are not effective. Like, you're supposed to understand what you read and then write it in your own words in your notebook, so that when it's time to explain something in a test, you are able to. This step has really helped me. Like, I've had notebooks for every year in school, and it's really helped me, guys, because I'm not bragging or anything like that, but like, it has helped me get my E's and my A pluses, so I highly recommend it. Next is create a routine that works for you. So if you see from my morning routine, I think I might film another, but I'm not in school anymore, but I have morning routine study blogs on my channel, so you can check them out. But so create a routine that works for you. If you know, like, after you work for 2 hours you get tired, work for 2 hours, go for 30 minutes or 1 hour break, come back and work for another 2 hours. Create a routine. So another thing is, I always work from Monday to Friday. I do not work on Saturdays. I wanted to create that day for myself, because if I was going for normal school, I wanted to work on Saturday and Sunday. But unless like it's a project that I really need to get done, aside from that may happen rarely. But aside from that, I always work from Monday to Friday. Those are my school days, and that was that. I created that this routine for myself, so I have to always get my work done Monday to Friday. Get it done. So I also have fun with it. I like to create use colorful pens for my notes and create a really nice study space for myself. Just little things that make you happy or make it fun. So if you want to have like a nice drink while you're studying and like make it aesthetic, and listen to lo-fi music, like piano sounds, like they're so good. Like, they really help you make cozy drink. Those things are really nice. Next, I want to also advise you to join clubs and social groups. So my school has many different clubs, like chess, Bible study, reading, math, club, many clubs. I joined the social ambassadors. So in that group, we test out different clubs and products, services that my school wants to introduce to the students, and we test them and see if it's good, and if stuff already exists, we test them and see how they can be improved. So I really enjoyed that. Like, it was nice to see stuff that my school is trying to improve or add, and like my inputs on how it will be helpful for the students. It was really fun. So I really advise you guys, just join groups. If it's like an offline group that you go to after school, maybe a football club, tennis club, basketball club, like, have social interactions, guys. Have social interactions. Do not be like me, staying in the house with nothing. Socialize. So like, you are not, if you still feel like it's school, do not be lazy and do it. And that's all for this video. I hope this video was informative. I hope this will help give you some idea about homeschooling and what you can do to prepare. I'll link my school down below for you guys to check out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.